What's up, collective? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are well. I'm coming through with the ancestor messages. This is what was selected in the community tab, okay? It was a very close race between this and the guidance for the path of a chosen one, but this is the one that won. So let's go ahead and get to it. Now, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please check out my description box because it has everything that you would possibly need to know. And if you're returning, welcome back, guys. I hope that you guys are well. I hope everybody is good and taking care of themselves. Let's go ahead and get into this message, guys. Let's get into this and straight away just see what we got going on. All right, ancestor messages, please, for the collective. I want to pull from a card from Moonology. I don't know. I'm feeling very drawn to. Probably because it's full moon energy that I'm doing this. It's definitely very late around here. So whatever messages come out is what comes out. Ancestor messages for the collective, please. Okay. That was way too many ancestor messages for the collective. Okie dokie. We have adjustments are required. Adjustments are required. Some things need to change, collective. We're going to put that right there, I think. Just off in the distance. Yeah, you are very close to achieving some kind of goal. Something is very much in sight. It's you know, it's very much, you're dialed into it, but adjustments are required. You're going to have to change something that you're working on, something that you're doing right now. There's something about it that needs to shift, okay, before this can come to fruition. I feel like you're halfway through something, or you're halfway to making a decision about something, collective. Ancestor messages, what do we have for the collective? We have everyday work, okay, staying on the grind, keeping your head busy and into your work, collective. I feel like there's going to be an adjustment in your everyday life. Your ancestors are wanting to give you some kind of warning about that. I don't feel like this is a negative energy, but I do feel like this is like a disruption, like something changes something. What is this? What do we have for ancestor messages? Yes, you're given some kind of gift, collective. You're given some kind of, maybe you're elevating in status here. Maybe you're in regards to work, right? Or in your community in some way or something like that. Maybe in your life. There's this energy of upgrading, okay? Perhaps you're moving or relocating or something like that, collective. I'm just getting this energy of something in your life is shifting. Something is changing. Your ancestors want you to know you're being blessed with something. You're being gifted with something, okay? Yes, whatever has been stagnated, your ancestors are bringing to life. Look at that. I feel like you're getting some kind of harvest, collective, and you're going to have a lot of choices, a lot of options here, which is why adjustments are required. You're not going to be doing things the same way that you're doing them right now. Very soon. Things will be changing for sure, okay? In some way, shape, or form. Yes, you're healing from something, collective. You're letting go of something. I feel like you're stepping into the role of a chosen one, knowing that sometimes it's bittersweet. Sometimes you have to let go of things. Sometimes you have to take one for the team. Sometimes you have to be the bigger person. Sometimes you have to sacrifice, right? But it's always for the greater good, okay? That's the energy here. There's some kind of message coming in, collective. I feel like you've sacrificed a lot. You've given up a lot, collective, and you're about to be gifted with something because of that. This could definitely be some kind of gift of, look at that, money or something like that, coming to your legacy, coming to your lineage. There could be ancestral wealth that's coming in for somebody here. Somebody is definitely going to be gifted and this doesn't have to be like somebody saying, oh, here's $1 million, right? It's just that a gift is in far as you're blessed with something, you've earned something, something is, you know, bestowed upon you. This could be fame, recognition, something like that, collective. I feel like somebody is going to be gifted something, and it's an honor to your lineage, okay? Because you've been putting in the work every day consistently. You've been putting in effort to work on, you know, your healing. Closing out generational curses and all that good stuff. You've been putting in the work, collective. And it's being recognized here. So for some of you, obviously not for everybody, please do take it as it resonates. But for some of you, your money is growing. Your abundance is growing in your life. You're growing and you are being gifted something. And this is happening again because you're putting in consistent work, steady work every single day, collective. Excuse me. And because of that, this is why adjustments are required in your everyday life. So things in your life are changing, basically, is what I'm getting here. Things in your life are changing, collective, okay? You could have affection coming in. Somebody could want to give you some kind of accolades or recognition for something. Somebody might be wanting to tell you how much that you mean to them, okay? I feel like you're just getting kisses from angels. That's what they're giving me the energy of, like heaven's kissing you. The other side is looking down, like fate's favoring you, right? Things are just working out in your favor, but it's not by chance. It's not by just like, oh, it's time to bless collective. It's because you've been showing up every single day. You've been really sacrificing and staying on your path, staying in your purpose, you know, enforcing your boundaries, slapping away negativity. You're doing whatever you need to do for your legacy, okay? To heal the legacy, to make sure that the line continues on. And that's exactly what you're doing, collective. And your ancestors want you to know that. You're putting in the work. Some of you are growing out of a dark place. Some of you are definitely, you know, moving from the streets to the sweets. For some of you guys, like a complete change in your life. You're upgrading. And for some of you guys, this is going to be rather instant, right? For those of you that you're not seeing this yet, and you're like, all I'm kind of seeing is the work, I'm not really seeing a lot of this stuff. This is going to happen. It's going to happen very, very fast. There's going to be some kind of reward for your efforts here with the honey card. Like I said, okay? I'm picking that up very, very strongly. And this could be coming from an energy that was very stagnant. Like there's been a lot of stagnancy in that area, some area. This is really cupping in my hand. It's the mushroom and the honey card. Again, it's like word is bond. Okay? Pinky promise. You're about to get this stuff. Okay, collective. Okay. Right. Now, I only pulled 2 of these because I really want to pull from the Soul's Journey Lessons cards. I love pulling from this deck when we're talking about ancestors and things like that. So what do we have, please? Right? What's going on? Forgiveness, okay? Perhaps you're forgiving yourself. You're forgiving other people right now. I feel like it might take a lot of courage to do this, to forgive somebody. Some of you guys are forgiving some people that you're never going to hear no apology from. Like, period. Some of these could be in your family. I'm hearing father figures. You know, you're forgiving. Some of you are forgiving your father for running out on you and leaving you. Some of you, your mother for abandoning you, or your parents for instilling their bullshit into you. Like, you're forgiving a lot of childhood traumas, things that's happened. And again, this is taking a lot of courage to do this because some of this stuff you haven't really wanted to face. It's been scary to face because you have to feel, right? You have to feel it to heal it. We know this. And for others of you, it's taking courage because, again, you're forgiving people, situations, whatever, that you're never going to get an apology for. You just have to trust that you're doing the right thing by letting this go, by releasing these burdens, that you are doing something. And you are. They're showing me like a very cleansing pool of water. I feel like you're cleansing yourself, cleansing your soul, cleansing your aura. Yes, Spirit. That's the energy I'm getting. Like, you're choosing to let go of something. You're choosing to wash away something. This forgiveness that you're invoking, it's pure choice. And we saw that with the healing card anyways. You know, something is healing here in your life, right? I feel like you've been going through a lot of judgment, right? I feel like you've been reflecting a lot on things, collective. You've been really deep in thinking about things, thinking from a higher perspective, possibly gaining that greater point of view of what did I cause? What red flags did I ignore? How did I lead into this? And maybe there was no way that you caused what you did. For some of you guys, you're forgiving deep traumas from your past that you didn't ask for these things. You didn't deserve these things. It doesn't feel like it should be some kind of spiritual lesson that you went through. It just seems very cruel and unusual, some of the pain and stuff that you guys have had to endure. There's this energy of having this reflection moment of, I cannot control what's happened to me. And I can't get an apology from somebody who's not willing to give it. But I can accept that it happened, right? And that might not take away the pain, but I can accept it. Acceptance is the first step. Accept that it happened. know that it does not define who I am, and then allow myself to move forward from it. That's growth, right? That's freedom. I feel like that's what you're doing. You've reflected on something and you're like, it's shitty. It sucks. Maybe me in my human form, I don't see the purpose of this happening, but I'm going to trust that it did happen for the betterment of my highest good, my situation, my soul's growth, whatever. There was a freaking purpose for this. This judgment, it triggers this forgiveness in your heart, which I feel like triggers this gift coming in. Which triggers the then, right? The adjustment in your everyday routine. Some of you guys might be like, yeah, freedom coming out. Oh, kind of spring. Some of you guys might be meeting somebody new, and this is going to be an adjustment in your everyday routine because you're going to be spending a lot of time with this person. Right? That's for some of you guys. I feel like you guys are having freedom over adversity because when you're trusting that you're on the right path, when you're trusting that everything's happening for you and not to you, when you're trusting that you really are favored and that things are working out in your favor, that the universe is constantly, consistently conspiring to make things work in your favor. When you truly trust that, there is no such thing as adversity. There is no such thing as a bad day. There is no such thing as a failure, a letdown, a missed opportunity, because everything, the good and the bad, is working to help you, to get you to where you need to be. Whether you can see that right now or not, that's where trust comes in. That's where faith comes in, right? So it really is this energy here, guys, of the freedom. That's true freedom. When you know that everything's working out for you, so there's no need to sweat the small shit. There's no need to get lost in the sauce. There's no need to overthink. There's no need to worry about if I'm making the right decision or the wrong decision. There is no right decision. There is no wrong decision. There's only the fucking decision. That's all there is the decision. Because everything that's happening is happening exactly as it should. When you truly believe that, when you truly trust in that, that's when you're finding freedom. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're getting to that. Now, of course, we can think of these things, it's like micromanaging or compartmentalizing or whatever. Like sometimes we can think of these for certain situations in our life, but then we can't think of like this for other situations. That's fine, right? It's very human, obviously, to have emotions and feel attached to things and be hurt and have these, reactions and stuff. But I feel like whatever it is that you've been kind of holding on to, that you feel stuck about, that you've been unable to release or let go, that maybe there's been an ember of resentment burning inside of you towards, you're letting go of that. You're forgiving and moving forward. You've had some kind of judgment call on yourself, and you're seeing that, hey, it is what it is. And I got to trust that whatever this is, it happened because it was supposed to. It's happened to help me grow. With health and growth out there, in the bottom, right? It's happened to work in my favor. I may not be able to see that right now, and it may not feel very good right now, but I know that eventually, in hindsight, when I look back, I'm going to be thankful that I learned all these lessons. Okay? Now, it depends on where you're at in the story, guys, as usual. Some of you, this is your ancestors saying that, this is what the kind of mindset, the kind of perspective that's needed to bring in this gift, or, this is just their advice, right? For others of you, you're kind of already doing this. You've been doing this, and this gift is coming in. Okay? So let's see what this, let's clarify this a little bit, this energy a little bit. So what do we have for the everyday, the routine card? I just heard every day I'm hustling. But I think it's like every day I'm shuffling though, but they said hustling. I don't know. I'm getting the energy that that's what you're doing every day though. Every day you're working really hard. Some of you guys, your calendar is filling up. You're just very busy. Some of you are going to have to move things up, push things back, rearrange things, cancel this, take on that. It's like you're really adjusting. I'm getting the energy of taking time to have a nice cup of tea or to go buy yourself some flowers for your desk. Like make sure your area looks nice and pretty. Like, I don't know. I'm getting that energy of really making sure that you're trying to pamper yourself in this time, because it is a very busy time for you, collective. You might not be busy like this forever, but right now it just is a busy time in your life. Right? It is. Yeah, something comes in an everyday, average, normal, regular schmegula day. Something comes in and you have to take an opportunity. You have to leap on something, collective, okay? Whatever this is, you feel very compelled to do this. This is something that might be a little bit risky. This is something that maybe you don't see the outcome. I don't know if he sees the outcome when he sees himself leaping off the cliff. He just knows he's gonna freaking do it, right? There's this energy of starting something brand new or starting a new journey. We do have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so this could definitely be leaping into a new career opportunity or something in regards to your foundation, maybe buying a new house, building on your house, renovating your house, starting something new, maybe going to school, a new diet regimen or something like that. But it does feel like it's the energy that I'm getting from the ancestors is that this is the start of a new journey, and it starts on just a regular everyday day, but it also shifts your everyday routine and becomes a part of your routine. I'm also getting the energy from the ancestors to make taking risks an everyday part of your routine. I'm not talking about crazy risks. I'm not telling you to go rob a bank. I'm not telling you to do anything crazy. I'm just saying to take risks, to step outside the comfort zone, do things that you wouldn't normally do. Say yes when you always say no. Like, you know, your friends at work ask you to go have a drink after work and you always say no. Say yes. You know, maybe you get invited out to this place you haven't been and, you know, with your friends and you're always saying no. You're always just watching documentaries at home. Say yes. Go out. Have a good time. See what could happen. Okay? Because it feels like just on every day, just regular days, that's when amazing things can happen. That's when opportunity can strike, collective. That's the energy I'm getting here. Yes, it's so unassuming is the energy I'm getting, okay? A lot of you guys have been too stuck in this energy of like every day is Groundhog Day, every day is the same day. Well, do you make the same choices every day, right? If you make the same choices every day, you go the same way to work, you go the same way to drop off the kids, you're always going to this store, you're always doing that, you never shop on this other day, you only shop on this day. It's like every day is the same because you're creating it that way. And it's nice, you have a nice little routine going, but don't you want some excitement? Don't you want some adventure here? Is the energy I'm getting, collective? Your ancestors are saying it's waiting for you. If you always go shopping on a Tuesday, hey, live life on the fucking edge. Go shopping on a Thursday. See what happens, okay? That's the energy I'm getting. Maybe there's somebody you're going to meet that day or some opportunity that's going to, you know, come onto your path. It's like, don't be afraid to take healthy risks. Don't be afraid to start new things and try new things. You might find that this brings you happiness. This brings you into union with something. It doesn't have to be somebody. It could just be something. Some of you guys are definitely working towards a house or working towards some kind of stability in your life. Some of you want to be able to go fly, go have a vacation, right? Go fly out, go do things you want to go do, go stay at resorts, you know, go to countries you can't pronounce their name and stuff. Like, you guys want to go travel and do stuff. You guys have big visions for yourself, okay? And you're trying to incorporate this in every day, like working towards this every single day. But yes, collective, I am getting this energy though. Like the ancestors are wanting to tell you. I don't feel like it's a warning, but I feel like it kind of is, because I feel like you're going to be put on the spot to either go for this or not. But something's going to come in on just a regular schmegular day. I keep getting that energy. So expect things on just a regular Tuesday to all of a sudden change. Oh, we got Divine Masculine coming out here. It doesn't have to be your Divine Masculine, a Divine Masculine, right? This doesn't have to be that energy, but this is definitely masculine energy. Now, this could be standing in your own power, having ambition, going after things, working hard on your goals. This could definitely be this energy, guys. This could also be an authoritative figure, a boss, a company, right? A bank, I don't know. Wanting you to sign some contract, take some leap of faith. I could look at this trio right here in so many ways. I could think of a realtor company working on with you to buy a house, rent a house, a mortgage, something like that, a lease, a loan. I could definitely see this as coming in, taking a leap of faith to come into unionship with a divine counterpart, possibly a soulmate, twin flame, something like that. And this happens on just a regular, everyday, it happens. Okay, I could see this as empowering yourself and being the boss of your life every single day of your life, taking ownership of that, governing yourself, sovereigning yourself. Okay, I could see that in this way too. I could also see this as not allowing yourself to be stoic, because see how he's kind of looking away from this opportunity. It's like not allowing yourself to be stoic just because you've built something for yourself that you're comfortable in. Step out of the box, allow yourself to try new things. You never know what you might find. So that's kind of how I'm reading that. Ten of Pentacles. Either way, you stack, collective. What? Stacked and more opportunity just coming to you, okay? You just dripping in gold right now. That's the energy I'm getting, okay? Abundance, legacy, the ancestors. Whew, I don't know. I'm getting the energy of you being celebrated on the other side, collective, for all the achievements. What is this gifts here that's coming towards the collective? What is this gift, right? Okay, we have strength energy. This could be a Leo coming towards you. For some of you, this is just peace of mind, period, right? I'm getting this energy of like, you've been stressing over something. You've been worried about something. This is bills, kids, college, you know, Christmas, birthdays, mortgage, your second mortgage. It's like everything, human, dating. This person didn't call you back. It's like everything from your human life. Is really the energy I'm getting, right? Because we come here to be the chosen one, true, and that carries its own responsibilities and struggles and lessons and all that good shit. But then also we have our human existence, our human life, collective, and that carries its own struggles. And I feel like that's kind of what you're dealing with right now. You're dealing with the fact that you are human and that you are getting thrown with emotions and, you know, I don't know. It just feels like you're, yeah, they're playing Destiny's Child Survivor. Exactly. You're just surviving. I'm not gonna stop it. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. Yes, that's what they're playing right now, okay? I feel like that's what you're doing, collective. You're just surviving. And you're doing a fabulous job at it. I mean, hey, you really, truly are. And this is why you're being gifted, because of your strength, because of your endurance. That's way too many. I'm not taking it. For some of you, it's because you've been able to tame the beast within. You see how she is no match for this lion. This lion has so much more strength than her, but she tames the beast by coercing it, by petting him, by healing him, by reasoning with him. She coerces it by leveling with him and understanding, right? She's coming off in the energy of, I'm no better than you. I'm no, you know, I'm not in control of you. I'm not in charge of you. I'm working with you. You know, I want what's best for you. It's like that kind of energy, because this is how you approach life. This is how you approach situations. You try not to. I mean, there might be drama for sure, right? For sure. There might be some drama or things, but you, for the most part, you try to avoid it, and you really do try to make the right decision every single time. You try to battle your own inner demons and inner beasts, right? And the fact that you do this is why you're the gifted one. This is why you're the chosen one, collective. This is why the ancestors conspire to work with you. This is why you're being gifted from the divine right now, because of that strength that you do exude, okay? That raw, sheer strength. It's like you might have people in your life mystified. Like you get knocked down so many times, right? You get knocked down. It doesn't matter. You get back up. Especially for my divine masculines, your energy is coming through, okay? For sure. It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked back or knocked down, collective, or how many times you're told no, or how many times things seem to not go in your favor. It's like you get better. It's like you evolve. You adapt, you evolve, you survive. It's like you morph into something even better after every single tragedy. People are fucking mystified. It's like you're like developed in some secret scientific laboratory from the government. Like, you know what I mean? Like people don't understand, like, how does this person keep getting better? How do they survive everything? Why are they looking better as they're aging? What is going on? Like, people don't understand that, collective. And I feel like it's your sheer strength and grace that you've handled with all that you've gone through in life, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. Out there. Yeah, they just keep playing Destiny's Child Survivor. So what is this gift that's coming towards the collective? Look at that. You can't even make it up. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. You can have whatever you like. Is that T.I.? I don't know, right? But you're going to have to choose. Okay? You can have whatever you like, but you can't have everything you like. Okay? That's the energy energy there, okay? I'm just saying for somebody for sure. Because I have seen the Two of Pentacles and now I'm seeing the Lovers. And the Lovers is definitely that energy of making a divine choice. So you can have whatever you like, but you can't have everything you like, okay? And you're going to have to decide what is wish fulfillment here, what is going to bring you that satisfaction. You have a lot of opportunity, a lot of choices coming your way. Look at that. You're going to have financial security. You're going to feel independent. You're shining in whatever you're doing, collective. You're getting recognized. You know, people are talking about you, okay? You're seeing things in a different point of view. You're gaining some kind of psychic awareness. I feel like your ancestors want you to know that you are going through some kind of ascension. So if you're having the symptoms, you know the deal. Take it easy. Drink lots of water. Watch what you're ingesting. And this is not just food. This is, you know, what you're listening to, what you're watching, what propaganda you're believing. I don't know. That's what they said for some of you guys. You are the Empress. Okay, divine counterparts out here. Yes, I'm talking to some chosen ones. I already know. What is this forgiveness? What is the ancestors talking about with the forgiveness? I feel like this is really forgiving other people, right? Yes, Three of Wands in reverse. Forgiving apologies that, yeah, you don't see those ships coming in. I'm getting a couple messages from this. The first message is exactly what I just said. You don't see these ships with these apologies coming in. You've had to forgive people that aren't going to forgive you, okay? Or that aren't going to ask for forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? That's basically the energy there. For others of you, I feel like you've had opportunities to manifest something in the past. Yes, with the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, yes. You've had opportunity to put actual effort, fucking rolling up the sleeves, elbow grease into something, okay? You've had some kind of chance, opportunity to work on something, to bring something from, oh, it's coming in on the horizon, I can see the possibilities of this, to this is physical, we're actually doing this. There was something that you had an opportunity with and you turned it down, stopped doing it. It was too much. It didn't come in fast enough, right? There's something like that. There might be this energy of possibly beating yourself up over what you haven't been able to manifest, over what you haven't been able to achieve, collective, which is pretty silly because I feel like your ancestors are very proud of you and want you to know that you've achieved a lot. Like very much so, okay? So don't be too hard on yourself here. You know, yeah, yes. Don't be too hard on yourself. Here's the energy I'm getting. But there is this beating yourself up over the actions that you've taken and over the actions, again, collective, that you haven't taken. Okay? Because some of you guys have not taken the actions that I feel like you wish you would have. Okay? I feel like some of you guys have not leapt when you felt like you wish you would have leapt, which is why an opportunity is coming back around for you to leap. Okay? I feel like you wish you would have, but you didn't. You were too worried about the outcome, you know, your ego, how this was going to turn out, whatever. I feel like you're going to get another opportunity, collective. So allow yourself to forgive yourself. And allow yourself to forgive others. For some of you guys, you want forgiveness because of how you treated somebody. I'm getting that energy for some of you guys. You feel like you should have treated somebody better. Okay, maybe you had the chance, the opportunity to again manifest something, but you chose not to. And I feel like for some of you guys, yes, you have that energy of beating yourself up. There's a lot of confliction inside over the choices that you've made. You know, you can't really continue to live in that energy because the past is gone. You can't do anything about it. And the future has yet to even arrive yet. The only thing that you can truly control, and you really can't control that 100%, is the present, right now. The choices you choose to make today. You didn't fight for something in the past, or you fucked something up, or you didn't take advantage of an opportunity. Well, you can always change that behavior by, you know, promising to yourself and taking a vow, I'm going to start doing that today. It's that easy. And then the universe is going to throw an opportunity for you to prove that. That's what that is, okay? So I feel like it's like beating yourself up over something. There's no point in doing that. And beating somebody else up over something that they've done. There's no point in doing that either. Again, we can't go back. We can't go back and change the traumas that have happened to us by either our hand or somebody else's. We can't change it. The only thing we can do is accept it and vow to do our best to not allow it to happen again. Now, if we're victimized and something happens to us, obviously we can't control that, but we can accept that it's happened and know that it doesn't define us. As I had already said earlier, what is the Judgment energy? Because, you know, of course it's the Ace of Swords. Because, you know, when I was doing this work, I was counseling people and stuff, I had a lot of people that come to me with horrible stories, horrible abuses and things that they suffered, that it's like, even with me, even with my higher perspective, even with the aspect of nothing happens to you, everything happens for you, even the bad things, even me, when I've been down on my knees crying in grief, trying to be thankful for the things that have happened to me, even I can't look at these people and be like, oh, suck it up, it's all happened for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to sometimes reconcile that thought within yourself. But one thing I'll always tell people when they're with grief, when they're stricken with grief and they just can't seem to let something go, accept that it has happened. That's what you have to do. You have to accept that it's happened, and it might make you angry. It might make you angry all over again. It might reopen that wound. It might make you upset, but you have to, that's because you didn't accept it the first time it happened. You have to accept that this pain, this grief, this trauma has happened, and then you have to release it. Remember, forgiveness is not about the other person. Forgiveness is about you, because you deserve to be happy. You deserve not to carry something. I think it was like Buddha or somebody who said, if you're holding on to anger is like holding on to a hot ember in your clenched fist. You're the only one that's getting burnt, sis. Okay? You're the only one. All right? Nobody else is getting burnt by that. So it's like, you have to let go of this, whatever this is. And I feel like that's the truth that you've came down to, collective. Yes. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. That's the truth that you're coming down to. You're so busy holding on to this. Can you really live? Can he really live like this? He can't get up. He can't go nowhere. He can't stretch his arms. His back probably hurts him because he's so busy trying to hold on to whatever this is. And it probably is not even good for him. So, collective, that is definitely the message here with your ancestors, okay? Is that you need to really see the truth of a situation, that you're probably better off letting this go. You're probably better off without something, letting this go, whatever this is that maybe you feel like you dropped the ball. It is what it is. Just know you'll have another opportunity to catch the ball. If you're too worried about the last ball that you dropped, you're probably going to drop this ball too, okay? It's like somebody going and getting the football thrown at them and they're about to do a touchdown and then be like, oh my God, as it's coming towards them. I don't know. I don't want to catch it because I dropped it last time. It's like, bitch, are you going to play or what? Like, you know, that's the energy, okay? I feel like whatever this is, you've come down to a realization about something. You know what the truth is. Some of you have been trying to reconcile a truth that you feel within yourself. It has nothing to do, I mean, it has something to do with other people on the outside, obviously, but it's mostly you. Like, I need to accept that I feel this way, right? Because until I can accept that I truly feel this, I can't do anything with it. And so some of you guys are finally coming down to that realization about something that, yes, I do feel this way, or I am connected to this, or whatever. Yes, I feel like there's been some investigation going on, collective. And I feel like, again, once you've reconciled that energy within yourself, this is how I feel. This is the truth. This is what I know to be true of the situation. Now I can act on something, right? Or not act on something. Because there's this energy of wanting to know the truth. Maybe some of you guys had a judgment about somebody or something and you found out recently that that judgment is wrong. Maybe you're going to find out that a judgment is wrong, collective. And that is what your ancestors want you to know. You need to investigate something yourself. You don't need to listen to what people around you are saying about somebody or something, or what your ego is saying, first of all, too. You need to look into something. Get a very clear point of view. Maybe for some of you, from the horse's mouth, you need to directly connect and contact somebody and be like, hey, what is this? You know, to get the truth of a situation. Because some of you, the judgment that you've had has been skewed. I'm just going to be real with you. Some of you, this is involving a soulmate. Maybe you thought this person was like, I don't know, not that great. And they are. You know, maybe you listened to other people's opinions and these people were hating ass bitches, right? I don't know. For some of you, maybe you thought this person was the bee's knees and they're really not. Okay? It's like there's a skewed impression of somebody or something out here, collective. But this is coming, yeah, this is, I feel like this has been blocking you. Yes. Right? I feel like this has been blocking you. I feel like this has been causing stagnation in your life. That's what your ancestors want you to know. Whatever this is, this skewed judgment, this skewed vision you've had of something, it's actually been blocking your manifestations. It's been blocking the wheel of fortune to turn in your favor because you've been causing this to happen. It's like you've been thinking something is a losing battle. There's all is lost, right? It's like that energy of like, there's no hope here, nothing to see here, guys. Go home. You're right. We've given up here, right? We've done our best. It's like that energy, but really you still have a lot of fight left in something, collective, or something is, I don't know. Shit. Let's move on. What is the freedom energy for what the ancestors are trying to tell the collective, right? Look at this. King of Cups wanting to pop, but that's too many. But the Queen is the one that popped first. And that's the one we're going to take. Because that is literally what I was saying when I had said before. You've been keeping yourself trapped up in something. Caught up in something. Legs clenched tight together. Right? Okay? Big old heavy ass. Looks like it weighs 50-pound top on your cup. Right? Couldn't take that thing off if you wanted to. It's like almost like the energy of Maleficent. When she creates the thorn wall or whatever to keep everybody out, and then in the end when she tries to break it down herself, it's so fucking thick and sturdy that she can't even get past it. Her magic won't even break down the wall. It's like that kind of energy. Like you put this heavy ass lid on your cup to keep all feelings out and keep all feelings that are in from going anywhere, right? You've allowed yourself to stay stuck. It's so much so that this lid is heavy now. It's going to take some work for even you to lift it, right? That's that energy. Because when Maleficent, if I'm saying her name correctly, I believe I am, Maleficent, I believe I am. When she put that thorn wall or whatever up, she was fucking bitter. She was angry and she was mad. That's the energy that she was putting into that spell. And that's why that spell was so intense. It was so powerful because it was fueled by pure fucking raw emotion. Okay. That's why even when she tried to break it down, she wasn't feeling that amount of emotion. She was feeling emotion, but it wasn't at that severity. So it's like, she couldn't even break her own shit down. That's the kind of energy. When you put this lid on this cup, it's like you put it on there with such force and such raw emotion that it's like even you can't even lift it up. Or you, at least that was the energy that you were in. I feel like you had to see. It's like Maleficent in the end had to be like, oh my God, I'm the bitter bitch, right? The drama. It's like she had to see, like, of course things were done wrong to her and she should have, you know, of course it's not like she, you know, was completely the villain here. She was definitely a victim in some kind of way, but we all choose whether we want to stay in victim mode or we want to step into warrior. I say that all the time, right? And it's the same with that situation. Okay. So it's like the only way this lid can get lifted off this cup, or the only way that the thorn wall could get broken down, was for her to see the realization that she's the one that holds the key to all this. She's the one that's been seeing things the way this way. She's the one that's been creating this war and this long lasting, you know, battle that's been going on. She's the one that's kept herself locked away. She's the one that's kept that lid on her cup this whole time. You know? And once she takes the lid off, what happens? It starts to flow, okay? It starts to flow again. Because when the lid's on this cup, it's stagnant. That water's not moving, okay? The water starts to flow. And I feel like that's the freedom that your ancestors want you to embrace. That's the freedom that's coming your way. You're releasing a burden. Thank you, Spirit. You're releasing a burden. And this could be a very long-standing burden, something from your past, for sure, something you've been dealing with for a long time. This could also be, of course, with a soulmate. It doesn't have to be romantic, but a soulmate, a soul connection. You're releasing some kind of burden. You've been keeping your own lid on your cup. You've been keeping yourself locked away, stagnant, whatever. You're freeing yourself. because you're seeing that you're in control of that shit. Alert! It's like when you're with the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, which we saw several times. That's the bird cage. That's being locked up, but because you've locked yourself up. If you want to be free, you have to let yourself be free. It's not anybody else that can do it for you. When you do this, expect the wheel to start moving, things to start changing, things to take off, collective. That's the only reason it's been staying stagnant for this long, okay? Okay, what time is it? 39 minutes. Let's get some advice with the color mage, and then let's move on. All right. Too many. Advice, please. What do we have? Ancestor messages. Advice for the collective. We have pale pink coming out. Gentle love. Be gentle with yourself as you would a child. If a child messed up and made a mistake, I'd like to think that most of you would not be like, you stupid son of a bitch. Why are you so dumb? Like, you know, like I feel like most of you would be like, it's okay, Johnny, try again. We all make mistakes. This is how you learn, right? I feel like, you know, encourage yourself like you would a child. If that's how you would encourage a child, collective, okay? I feel like I need to say that because I don't know who the hell's listening to me. I'm sure there are POSs listening to me. But with the pale pink, be gentle again with yourself. Be gentle with others too. You know, be gentle with others. If somebody keeps hurting you over and over and over again, are they the asshole or are you the idiot that allows it? Just lost like 5 subscribers. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. If somebody hurts you over and over and over again, are they really the narcissistic prick or are you really the weak person that has low boundaries? Because if they have the opportunity to keep hurting you, you're allowing it. You can't help when you've been hurt once, maybe twice, right? But after a while, when it becomes a pattern with the same person, the same situation, it's like you're showing them that you'll put up with something. You're showing them that they'll allow that. Or that you'll allow that. That's the only reason that they're doing that. The only reason that they get away with it. And maybe the fact that you won't let them get away with it means you have to be separated from it. It is what it is, collective. What's more important? Being with this person or, you know, your self-respect? That's for somebody out there. Melon pink. We have pale pink, melon pink. Ew. Okay, compassion coming out. And that's that energy with that lion that I was talking about. Having the strength, right? That's too many, guys. But I feel like the clean slate is coming, though, with that white energy. But having the strength to handle things in a compassionate nature, it's actually easy to lose your cool. It's actually easy to go off. It's easy to, you know, I don't know, be more aggressive or have a reactive, be reactive versus being proactive. It's actually easy to do that. From somebody who has anger issues, well, I'm working through them. I've gotten a lot better. Trust me, since when I was younger, I've gotten so much better. But from somebody who is a recovering anger issue person, it's easy as hell to go off. It's easy as hell to tell the person in line in front of you to shut the fuck up and go through the line. You know what I mean? Because they're talking too much to the cashier. And it's easy as hell to stomp your foot in your car and flick people off and get angry. Like, it's really easy to lose it. But it's hard to actually hold yourself together. It's hard to have compassion for somebody. It's hard to step back from the situation and allow yourself to think calmly and rationally. That actually takes discipline. That takes work. It takes dedication. Okay? Some of you guys, that's what you're doing. That's the advice anyways. This is what your ancestors would like you to do. For some of you who are reactive instead of proactive, you need to reprogram yourself. That's the energy I'm getting, okay? And then last but not least, we have snuggle, right? Natural touch coming out. Be natural. Be authentic to who you are. Allow things in your life that feel natural, things that feel good, things that feel like home, things where you don't have to, things where you don't feel like you're putting on a mask or you're wearing some kind of facade on or putting on some show for everybody around you. You can't be who you want to be. You can't be happy. That's not natural, guys. That is not organic, okay, at all. We have gold energy abundance. Yes. Right? Because I feel like I like that color scape too. I feel like your ancestors just wanted to, one more again, remind you that yes, this is bringing you abundance. You're stepping into abundance. You are abundant, right? Abundance is your name. Okay, there's that energy here. And gold makes me think, of course, of royalty, and that is what you are, collective. All right, guys, that has been your ancestor messages. So I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.